Namaste, Soul Tribe family. What a divinely guided day, and welcome back my way. As I start this reading at 8:11, we will be reviewing that number. Divine Creator of all living things, protect me and the collective during this reading, all readings, and all the time. Provide both myself and the collective with clear and concise messages. Provide both myself and the collective with clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Please keep love, harmony, tranquility, and prosperity in our lives and return any and all negativity to sender times 333 as we clear, cancel, and release. Ashe. Now, collective, I want to give you a heads up. We do have karmics who have joined our community. They will remove themselves unless they are really interested in all the messages that come out. Karmics, you are welcome. But please know that any negative energy that you send will be sent back to you times 333. Let's hop right in here and look at number 811. Ah, as you guys know, I haven't read it yet. So I am notorious for when I read a number, I highlight it. So 811. And thank you for allowing me this moment to go on and highlight this and read it before we start our readings today. 811, faith filled. It says, the inspiration is divine. All of those ideas and spiritual downloads you've been having are from a higher power. This number calls on you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. Journal about a dream you have, then list 3 steps you can take today to make it tangible reality. Okay? So, you can see it here. So the divine is guiding you to then list 3 steps you can take today to make it a tangible reality. Okay. I'll probably end up posting that. So let's start out with some general messages for Moonology because I do believe the moon today is in Taurus, Gemini, and Aquarius, if I am not mistaken. Let's see. Let me take a peek really quick. And I will tell you exactly where it is at. Yada, 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 yada. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Come on, work for me. Thank you. Okay, I'll confirm it in a minute. It's still uploading. So hopefully you're well, you're rested. Let's hop into these messages. I want to start out with my Moonology deck today since I was told by the divine to look at the moons today. So you may have Gemini in your chart. Let's see what the other, hold on, let's see. All right, so yes, you may have Taurus, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart. So as the messages come out today, we will just go with the flow. You know how it works. Downloads will come as messages come out. Divine, what is it that you want my collective to know? Any messages, all messages, things that may be coming, things that may be going. Okay. So we do have 2 cards out here today, and it is Have Faith in Your Dreams, the Waxing Crescent Moon. I love that message. Okay. And then we have A Time for Healing, and this is in the Baslamic Moon. Okay. And let's get one more out here. Okay. All right. And then we have 2 more. Adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. Okay. And then we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Okay. Hopefully you could see those pretty well. Oh, don't worry about it. You know how I'm gonna do. If we can't see, we'll make it right. I think you'll be able to see them better this way. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm feeling the energy of really strong here that conclusions are within reach. I feel like there's a lot. There has been a lot going on, especially in this new year of 2024. And I feel like there's a lot of things coming to an end. Probably the things that many of us have been battling. You already know most of us have been going through the gang stalking, being looked into, negative communities living around you, fake people, etc. I feel like all of that is getting ready to come to an end. Okay. But we will dive in and see exactly what the divine wants us to know. Let's start off with this first one is have faith in your dreams, a waxing crescent moon. So many of you, you're being guided right now. If you have any dreams, any ambition, anything that you're wanting to launch, start, new job, new partnerships, new careers, any dream that you have, the divine is telling you to have faith in your dream. And the card that came out is Stranger 53, Curiosity. So I feel like there is someone that is really interested in you or is interested in what you're doing, maybe even interested in what you are presenting if you have a platform. We're going to get some clarity on that. Yes, like I told you in the beginning when we started, I told you we're gonna have the Soul Tribe family has grown. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers. But the divine also told me a lot of them are just looky loos, right? But I appreciate you, and hopefully my message resonates with you. Okay, so looking at a time for healing in the Baslamic moon, we have the wall. Wow. Obstacles. Okay. So, yeah, there's going to be some obstacles, guys, that, we've got to overcome. Okay. I feel like many of us are moving in that direction of overcoming those obstacles. We just have to get ourselves, raise our vibration. Okay. No matter what. Raise your vibration. The looky loos, who the spy gang is, many people will actually come and look you dead in your face. Hey, look, I'm an Aries. We fear nothing. Okay, we fear nothing. So we might say we're afraid. That's just to, I don't know. I might just say, yeah, I'm scared, Maybe it's just to appease somebody of what they might want to hear, but we ain't scared. Okay. Aries are not afraid. Okay. Now with what is this? Adjustments are required in the third quarter moon. Yeah, definitely. Coming out, lost in space, needing direction. Okay. And we're going to go over each one. I just want to get them out. And then conclusions are within reach, and that's in the full moon eclipse. Okay. And what messages here? A benefactor, grace and generosity. Okay. Grace and generosity, represented by number 3. All right. So, having faith in your dreams, and this is in the wax and crescent room. I feel like there's someone that is also interested in you as far as your skill sets. It could be work related. It could be if you have a platform and you are an artist or you're a creator of some sort, music, actual paintings, art, any type of innovative creativity that you have. If you are a tarot card reader, oracle card reader, you could be a seer, a healer, a galactic being, a star seed, okay, a shaman, an oracle. There is someone that is definitely curious in your abilities. Okay. I feel that there's someone here that feels that you do speak the truth. You do know what you're talking about. And they are curious because many people may not have tapped into being connected with the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the light. Okay. If that is the case, know that somebody is definitely watching you. Okay. And what do you know comes out? The eye of the needle. And what does that say? Intentionality. They're intentionally watching you. Okay. Someone is intentionally watching you. Let's see why. And like I said, it could just be because you speak the truth. Hold on, let me do a shuffle. You may be a truth speaker, a truth teller. You may be a seer. You may be someone that can see before things happen. I'm picking up you're all the above. Some of you are just all the above. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you have out here the perfect storm. Okay. And this is, ooh, what does that say? Yes, the courage to step into life. Okay. Many people don't have that courage, represented by number 44, excuse me. Then you have the caterpillar opportunity. So they could be watching to offer you or present an opportunity to you. Okay. And then you have the empty well, time to replenish. Okay. So some of them may have a void in their lives. You may be that fulfillment in their lives, which may be why they are watching you. Okay. I'm picking up the energy that every watcher is not toxic. Every watcher is not toxic. Okay. We do have a lot of negative energy out there that appear and are stalking. Soul tribes across the nation. Okay. It's just not here, it's everywhere. All of my soul tribe brothers and sisters, we are picking up on the same energies. I feel like a lot of these watchers, they're merely watching because they want to know what it is that you know, how it is that you know it, how you do it, if you practice any witchcraft, blah, 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 right? Well, they need to know I burn white sage, Palo Santo, white sage incense. I do have some dragon blood incense and some tree of life incense. That's about as witchy as it gets over here. Okay. We are not all in the dark. And that is what I needed to definitely express because I am yin and yang energy, but I do function in yang more than yin. Okay. So I feel that, anyone watching you at this time is just out of curiosity. You may even bring something to them. Okay. You may give them inspiration. You may raise their high vibrations. You may add something back into their life that, you may light their spark. How about that? You may light a spark for them. Let me see. Let's ask Yin and Yang what you do. Okay, for this energy. Oh, look at my deck wants to come out. I might go on and get her out today. Okay, so what is it that the collective provides for this energy? What is it that the collective provides for this energy? Because I don't feel they're watching you in any type of way. Here's what I'm picking up. I'm picking up the energies of curiosity. I'm picking up the energies of hmm, how can I describe that energy? Some are envious, some are jealous. Hmm. Definitely. I'm picking up that curiosity. I'm picking up jealousy, envy a little bit. I'm picking up biasness, but they don't want to admit to it. Okay, so these are the energies that I'm picking up. All right. Yeah. They're watching you because you provide some type of stability and harmony and flow. Okay. Hmm. I feel like some of you do provide that for many of the watchers that you feel. Anybody that's like stalking you or anything like that, that's on a different playing field, I would have to say at that point in time, hey, get you some white sage, bless your home, bless your car, bless your body. Okay. I have put up the blessings of how you bless yourself and the space, and that's in the community, and it's just a simple post. So definitely, take a look at that. What other reasons may this stranger be watching the collective? Mm, because they know that there's a change coming in. You've completed a cycle. I feel this energy here of completing this cycle, they want to see just how much you have grown. Many of them are admiring your growth. That's what I'm picking up here. They're admiring your stability in your emotions and in your train of thought and in your discipline. Um, I feel that they're admiring the harmony that you bring. I also feel that they are intrigued by you. Okay. So if you have faith, right, in your dreams, and you are divinely connected to the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the highest white light, I feel like, they are helping you on your journey. They are helping you to bring your dreams into fruition in this present moment. As we read, and I do believe that was what, 8:11? Was that 8:11? Oh no, that was for TikTok. So yeah, let me share it with you. Mhm. Yeah, so at 8:11, I started my TikTok read. And it says 8:11, faith filled. All right. Oh, I like this light. It says the inspiration is divine. All of those ideas and spiritual downloads you've been having are from a higher power. This number calls on you to take actual steps towards your inspired thoughts. Journal about a dream you have, then list 3 steps you can take today to make it a tangible reality. Okay. 8:11. Okay. So, you know, I don't want to tell you my dreams because that's why silence, stay silent comes out often in my T deck because a lot of people, once they know what it is that you want to do, they will try to send negativity towards that. Okay. So just know what it is you want to do, that you want to make it tangible and do it. Okay. That's what I'm hearing here. Any other messages? Any other messages? Okay. All right. So yeah, you do. You have a watcher. Mm-hmm. And Spirit's telling you a lot here, though, guys. Like when I look at it, someone is definitely curious about you. They are intentionally watching you. I feel that, and these are the numbers, they may be significant to you: 53, 17, 44, and 4, and 16. So 444, let's look at it because I've never read it. Let's look at 444 because I know I've never read 444. Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna take that back. I have read it. 444. Protective magic. Didn't I just say that? Don't put your stuff out there. Right. Let's read 444. It says, protective magic. Your prayers are heard. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are here guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It may be a time to it may be a time of struggle, but you are being led into the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for the protective presence in your life. Okay. So I just finished saying Don't state what you want to do, because when you do that, you've given the enemy, you've given the attacker something to work with, right? Move in silence. So right here, the perfect storm, courageous to step, wait, courage to step into life. Yeah, many people are afraid to do the things that you have done. Trust me. Many people would be afraid to just pack up and leave and go to a state they've never even been to and be the only person in that state that they actually really know. And that would, because you may have known people in that state, but could you have actually reached out to them? No. You were pretty much on your own in an entirely different state. Okay. And many people may admire the fact that you have that much courage to do so. That's why they're intentionally watching you, because they want to know, like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Some people have the ability to just do that, but many people don't have the ability to do that, right? And they may be bringing even opportunities into your life because they see how courageous you are. They see that you're not afraid to change, okay? Because change is the only thing that is consistent, okay? And then they may understand that your well is empty and it is now time to replenish it. So I feel like the energy that is currently watching you is not an energy that you need to worry about. They may be a blessing in your life. That's the energy I'm picking up. Okay. That's why stability, harmony, and flow is here, and cycles being completed are here. That's the best way I can describe it. We'll hop in deeper. We're going to go a little deeper. Now, looking at the Baslamic moon, okay? A time for healing, the Baslamic moon. I feel that that is a direct message from source, from the divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the highest white light. This is represented by number 56, which breaks down into 11. Yeah. Yeah. 56 breaks down to 11. So at this time, that wall, that obstacle, and it being a time for healing, I feel this is spirit saying that, um, our healing process, take it as it resonates, leave it does not. Okay. Our healing process is going to be different for each and every one of us. But some of us may have hit a brick wall in our healing process due to all the obstacles that have been placed in front of us. Okay. And I feel like the divine will let us know, what we need to do, to aid in our healing. Okay. So, divine, please provide us with the messages pertaining to the brick wall and what we need to do, period. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Okay. You need to be able to study more. I'm picking up these words: study more, read more, dive deep in to knowledge pertaining to the spiritual realm. Okay. That's going to help you heal. That's going to help you tap in, okay, to this wall that is out here. All right. Let me see if I could yeah, I could do that. Try to slide everything once. Okay, cool. I feel like this wall that we have hit, it hasn't been a wall that we exactly put up for ourselves. It's been a wall that an enemy, or the enemies in our cases across the nation, have placed in our way because they don't want us to step into our new world order. Okay. They don't want us to step into peace, harmony, and tranquility because they have capitalized so long off of this world living in fear and uncertainty and not knowing and not, they have capitalized off this world, keeping it in the unknown, keeping it in the fear, the constant harassment, the constant, uncertainties, the constant, negative publicity, propaganda, you name it. Okay. And they don't want anyone to wake up to their simulation. A friend of mine said, they believe, we live in a simulation. Yeah. Probably, because if you were to wake up to a real world and find that door that you can walk out of this simulation in, you'd be in a paradise. They don't want you there. They want you thinking you're confined to their rules. They want you feeling you're confined to their life, and their life is all full of turmoil, jealousy, envy, negativity, drama, gossip. You know what I'm saying? Everybody acting like they're more important than they really are. It's all a facade. Okay. So many want you to stay in this energy of living in their facade, living in their fake worlds, having to feel like you can only make it if you deal with them. No, absolutely not. New World Order brings peace, harmony, and tranquility. New World Order looks out for the best for everyone. And that's what they don't want to end. They don't want the control that they've had over so many of us to end. Okay. So the divine is saying here, to overcome this wall and this obstacle, you need to focus on ancestral wisdom, the lay of the land. Okay. So that may mean studying common law. That may mean studying the law of the land. Okay. You may need to know what common law is. If you've never heard of it, look it up. Okay. Yeah. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Okay, so the divine is telling you right here with 51 breaking down to 6. And some of you, please take note of the numbers, look them up if they resonate with you. But stars in the sky, limitless possibility. So many of you are star seeds. Okay, you need to understand, and it comes out right under obstacles. Like I said, they have people living trapped in their head. They have people thinking this is it. No, it is not. And that's what they don't want you to realize. They don't want you to realize that this isn't it, and that this world that they have made for us to live in is full of I haven't cursed yet. Shit. You see, I had to yeah, it's all an illusion. It is all an illusion. Every single thing, every single day, you get up, you go to work, you drive down the same street, you may take a different route, you go to the same Starbucks or whatever it is, Smoothie King, whatever you do, it's still all an illusion. You are looping around in what you call, or we know it to be, their matrix. Okay? You need to understand that. You need to understand that the stars in the sky have limited possibility, or limitless, excuse me, limitless possibility. So, they don't want you to realize that you have limitless possibilities, because if you realize it and you wake up to your limitless possibilities and you start waking others up to their limitless possibilities, then they're no longer going to be able to rule this world with fear and strife as they have done thus far. Okay, let's get another one. Many of you, this comes out all the time. Take it how it resonates, switch the roles as you see fit. You know how it goes, okay? Root girl, the disowned self, okay? Represented by 46, which breaks down to 10. Many of you, you've disowned this side of yourself. And I think I'm going to line it like this, guys, okay? You've disowned this side of yourself. You may have even done it because family, right? We've all been traditionally raised in a church. And in that church, we've all been told that, Jesus is the Savior, blah, 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 blah. And I'm not saying that he is not, but I am saying that the Son, the Father, and the Holy Ghost are definitely not the same. And that's how I was raised, that Jesus is, and I'm like, no, I'm thinking Jesus really had a dad, grandma, right? But to each his own. But the way you were raised, some of you know deep down inside that you have different roots, and those different roots are coming from somewhere else. I'm picking up that energy. You understand that, yeah, this is what you were taught, but because you have a knowing, because you come from somewhere else. Okay, because you come from somewhere else, there has been a part of you that you've disowned it. Take it how it resonates. You know how it goes. Flip the roles, right? You have disowned it. You have disowned this knowing. And let me see if I could get this light off of here. And I feel that the divine is telling you, you need to go on. Yeah, that's better. Okay. The divine is telling you, you need to go on and tap back in to what it is that you know, because you're right. You're spot on. It's spot on. The things that you know, you're spot on. So that intuition, that message you get, that download you hear, it could be as simple as turn left versus right. It could be as simple as well, yeah, because I have to see too to give you a reading. It could be as simple as, turn left, not right. It could be as simple as, you're laying in the bed and you think, oh, I forgot to do this and that, and you get up and you do it. That's the divine communicating with you. That's the divine communicating with you. And many of you may have disowned that side of yourself, whether you're masculine energy or feminine energy. Okay. And the divine is telling you to tap back into that. That is your gift. That is your divinely guided gift. The divine creator of all living things, angel and spirit guides of the highest white light. The divine gave you that gift. Your spirit guides are the ones that help you maneuver through this matrix that we live in. Okay. What I tell you, there's action here and a rebirth in winter. So many of you are going through a rebirth right now. Many of you are taking action. You are stepping into your courage. If you need courage, tiger eye. Okay. Tiger eye. All right. Represented by Juniper, that Sagittarius energy. So there is some action and new beginnings coming in this winter for this rebirth that you have gone through. I feel like many of you are going through a rebirth. Many of you have accepted this rebirth, but a lot of you are still in this disowned energy. Okay. Disowning yourself. It says root girl, the disowned self. So there are roots here that go deep, and you need to get to them. You need to get to them. You need to wake up. Okay. Because there is going to be a change. And I don't see it being anything better until we wake up and get get these karmics, these toxic, poisonous individuals. You may even be having dreams. I got to take it because it came out. Okay. So you need to get these toxic, karmic, how the world has been being run ever since I was born. The people before me were born, before you were born, before your ancestors were born. It has been run evidently in the ground. Okay. I looked at, and I don't even do the news, but I do my YouTube. And so, YouTube is going to pop up, things that they think you may want to look at. And so I see something breaking news or something like that where Russia is now and I was like, Russia, let me tell you something. The United States is not getting better. It is getting worse. Okay. We don't need Russia and China against us. Okay. We get every last good in the United States comes from China. I could see if we were over here developing cell phones and computers and every little last, all these card decks and all these crystals and everything I touch in my house, to include this table, was made in China. Okay. So when you have a government talking about cutting off our source of where we get everything from, That means you better establish over here warehouses and factories that are going to produce the same things that we get from China, which then would grow our economic system here pertaining to the jobs. Because if not, you will never separate from China. So stop trying. Now, if you're trying to separate because of the debt we owe China, then maybe you need to look at it from this perspective. Don't collect debt from your citizens when you can't even pay your fucking debt to who you owe it to. You see how karma works? You'll hound your citizens. Oh, you owe us this money. You owe us that money. Give us, give us, give us, give us, give us. You need this. We did. Actually, and honestly, when you're dealing with the lay of the land or the law of the land, everyone was supposed to be living and not having to pay anybody any kind of rent. But you do give back in other ways. See, this is a system that is built on money, and to keep everybody who's already a part of the 1%, keep them the 1%. They basically are rich off of the blood, sweat, and tears of nations, of people. But what I find so funny about our country is the actual citizens that live here can't get shit. But if you come from another country, they're going to give you, you don't pay taxes for 10 years. Everybody opens up their nail shops. And then when their 7-year span is up, then they pass it on to another kinfolk that changes the name, and now they get their run of it. The United States will allow other countries to come over and run circles around their goddamn head. But when it comes to their own citizens, they are not here supporting us. Ain't that nothing? Ain't that nothing? So, for everything that has been done, they will be judged for it. For every backyard they've gone into and corrupted it without staying in their own backyard, without staying in their own lane and making sure their backyard was clean, they'll be judged. And right now, we're living in a time where, I mean, look, there needs to be an age limit on who gets into the presidency. Seriously. Because we all know about deteriorating minds and dementia and all of that other stuff and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you, this is all a game. But of course, Biden was going to get in. He served under Obama. We know how this country is. They were going to give him his run regardless. Do you understand that? Regardless. He was the vice president under Obama. Shit. Did you think they were going to let that stick in the history? Do you see? It's all about oppression. It's all about oppression. And that's what you have to understand. And that's what the New World Order, we want to move away from that. We want to move away from all these limited thoughts, all these limited small minds. Okay? Take what resonates, leave what does not. Looking at adjustments are required. Did I not just speak about the adjustments? Damn it. I feel like I skipped the jump. I skipped. Well, yes, we all know adjustments are required. The third quarter moon. I just spoke of the adjustments that are required. And they are, we need young, but not them young ones that was raised around the table with their racist mamas and daddies. I'm gonna just put it out there first and foremost. We don't want them, because we're not gonna do another cycle of this shit. Okay, so adjustments are required, and that is the third moon, the third quarter moon. Okay, and here many are lost in needing direction. Well, I just gave them their direction, but let's see what comes out. Because we need adjustments here. Because the what's going on now, it's not going to do anything but lead us into a war, and the wars that have been fought in everybody else's country, baby, it will be the US this time. We've never had war on US soil, but if they keep messing around, that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think they know it. Okay? What are the messages here for adjustments are needed? Third quarter moon. Yeah. Closing the door. Okay. And what does that say? I can't. Completion. Closing the door, completion, represented by number 5. You're right. We need to close the door on the old. Period. We need to close the door on the old. And I don't know if it ever worked. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it ever worked. Because I feel that anybody that wanted to make it a better world, they were assassinated, they were killed. Well, they don't do a lot of killing though this time, because it's the whole nation of light workers, star seeds, galactic beings, seers, oracles, truth speakers, healers. Okay. And that may be what they are trying to do, is to have a war on US soil in order to kill, sorry, maybe that's not the word, in order to unalive the woke. I read an article like 10 years ago where a guy, nah, maybe not 10, maybe 8 years ago, where a guy was like, he was like, we don't want to hire the woke. We don't want to hire. And I thought, what do you mean you don't want to hire the woke? And at that time, I wasn't woke. So I didn't understand. I was like, what does he mean the woke? He don't want to hire the woke. Some big CEO, billionaire guy, oh yeah, you don't want to, hire the woke and this, that, and the third. And I just had no clue about what he was talking about. Now that I'm woke, I do. Oh, but of course you don't want to hire us, because we stand for what's right. Y'all stand for what's wrong. Y'all stand for the thievery, the crookery, the deceitfulness, the lies, the conniving, the child pornography, the trafficking. Y'all stand for everything that is dark as hell. But only one thing in common with it all: it keeps your pockets lined. It keeps your pockets lined. But of course you don't want to hire the woke, because you're a crooked motherfucker. That's why you don't want to hire the woke. That's why you don't want to give the woke these job opportunities, because you know that shit'll be ran too much like fucking right. You don't want anything ran right. You want to keep chaos and fear and all this other thing that you keep going. You want to keep that shit up, because therefore you could keep everybody trapped in your little matrix where only the 1% gain, where only the 1% benefit, where only the 1%, have the end all be all say all. That's what you want. So, but of course you don't want to give the woke opportunities, because you know they'll turn the world around and make it so much better, and you fucks will be looking like goddamn. You could have did it though. You had an opportunity though, but guess what stopped you? Greed. What other messages do you have for us today, Divine? Yes, period. A joyful muse. They didn't want that. They didn't want that inspiration. They don't want you to become inspired, represented by 33, breaks down to the number 6. They didn't want a joyful muse here. They wanted everybody to stay stuck. They didn't want anyone to become inspired for something new and better and more refreshing and wholesome and nourishing and healing. They don't want that, because if they got that and we get that, their little 1%, little pocketbooks gonna dwindle. Well, 1%ers, no offense intended, but I think right about now you got enough. Go buy you a whole nother something and let us rebuild our world the way it should have been built in the first place, with inspiration, with harmony, tranquility, and love, because that automatically manifests prosperity. Whether it's a tangible prosperity or whether it's just a healing overall aura and energy prosperity, either way it goes, it's a double win. Take your asses on. Let us do our own thing. We're tired of you. We're tired of you taking, and not giving anything. So fine. You've already corrupted everything. You've already fucked everything up. Great. Go find a new planet to fuck up. Elon Musk, everybody, get to Mars quickly so you can see what's up there waiting on you. I can't wait. Moving on. All right. So dances on one foot, balancing act. That's exactly what they've been doing. They've been trying to balance out how we going to keep everybody paying us, represented by number 9. And then we have, mini mass. And what does that say? Well, the authentic self. None of them have been the authentic self, except for one thing, being dark. They've all worn a mask looking like they were there to help, represented 38. Another 11 out here. So don't we have 11 out here twice? Where did I see it? Something broke down. Yes, 11 here. Okay, so 11, 11. Okay, they've worn a mask. They have worn a mask. They have conned us all. They have been the fake smiles that my deck, what's the tea is all about. See, they've conned us all. They've smiled in our face, and the entire time they were ciphering us of our energies. They were ciphering us of our muses and our inspirations. They were ciphering us for their pockets only because they mastered how this works. They understand how this works, y'all. They understand energy, they understand frequencies and everything, and they're low vibrational. You've got to be low vibrational if you're a thief and full of greed and full of getting your money the worst kind of way. That's extremely low vibrational. They're extremely low vibrational. So they've used us to build up their wealth and build up their pockets and create their family's generational wealth. They've been wearing a mask. We have been deceived. And that's why it is now time. Adjustments are required. Okay? Adjustments are required. Seriously. Divine, let's get some more messages out here for adjustments are required under the crescent moon, or the third quarter moon, sorry, under the third quarter moon. So yeah, but of course they've been attacking us. We're the game changers. Flat out. We're the game changers, and this is really our planet. By keeping you oppressed, by keeping you up in your head, they understand what they've been doing. Messages at this time. Messages at this time. Yeah. See, they already know when you put two of any of the galactic beings together, any of them, and galactic beings, you've got healer abilities, seer abilities, you have psychic abilities, you have telekinesis abilities, you have the ability to see things before it even gets to you, and those are seers. Some of you have it all. Why do you think they hurry up and feed you sugar water as soon as you're a baby? Because it starts cutting off third eye. They didn't want you to get to this chemistry and this passion. They didn't want you to be a muse for anyone except for them. They've used you on every job. They've used you on every in every relationship. See, here's what they did. They put a karmic in your life so that therefore that karmic could run back and report to them on your progress and your growth, and if you were growing at all. And look at this. It actually came out upside down. Do you think they're going to apologize or seek forgiveness? Absolutely not. They're too greedy to. They're too prideful to. They will never come and apologize to you for what they have done because they know exactly what they did. It's like what is that movie with Will Smith and I'm gonna go get it. Remember they were the only two left on the planet, and Will Smith is like, let me go look up all Will Smith's movies. Hold on. Let me get this out because I want this is exactly what it's like. All right. Lord, Will Smith. You got some movies, y'all. Hold on. What is the movie? Not that one, not that one, not this one, not that one. Even Gemini. Go look at Will Smith's Gemini Man. And you see how it's always blue and red? The Matrix. Take the blue pill, the red pill. Fuck shit. Okay. But this is the oh yeah, hold up. Hancock. That's the movie. Hancock. Okay. If you haven't seen it, and if you have seen it, you already know that Hancock couldn't be near his no matter where, no matter where that woman went, he was drawn to her. Okay. That was the chemistry. And them together with their powers and them being the last two standing. Okay, just go see Hancock. That's what this world is like. They want to keep you away from anyone who is like you because they know that when you two get together, it is life changing. It is world changing. Let me see if is it focusing? Let me see. Doesn't look like it. It is life changing. It is world changing. They don't want that. Why would they want that? Because their pockets are getting filled up off of your fear, off of your anxiety, off of your depression. I mean, look at it. Shit, you people go take depressed pills or whatever they are. Excuse me, no offense intended. Not, if that's ever happened to you and you're in that, energy or you had to, be on any medications, please don't take offense. But they are making money off of you because there's too many natural herbs. There's too many natural remedies out here that you can live off and use. Dandelions, the very thing they tell you are weeds in your garden, pick them up, throw them away. You can actually use dandelions for a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. There's everything that we need, our planet provides for us. But they too busy. They too busy taking it. They too busy, making things theirs. They're too busy trying to make sure that we're not in a harvest. But many of us have stepped into our harvest in autumn. Many of us became awoke or awakened to the bullshit, to what was really going on, to how they were harnessing and harvesting really off of our energy, off of our ideas, off of our positivity, off of everything that we do. They were harvesting it. I'm just going to move this for now because I need this space. They were harvesting it. They've always harvested. They didn't know anything any better. We're not in a world where we have givers. We're in a world where we have takers. And this isn't a time to be a taker. It's a time to give. And my TikTok reading even said that. This is the time to give. This isn't a time to take. Right now you should be giving as much as you can because you'll be judged for that. And wait for it. We're talking to people, y'all, that don't believe in the divine. How could you not believe in the divine? How could you not? How could you not believe in energy and karma, but you believe in frequencies and you know that the world operates and functions off of frequency? I'm confused. We're okay. Do you think your frequency is what has traveled light years away? They're all, oh, we don't know how they built the pyramids. We would never know how they built the pyramids. We are clueless. They were aliens. They were this, they were that. Nah, motherfucker, be smart. They were Nephilim. They were Nephilims. You see how big a fucking Nephilim? It did hell. They picked that boulder up and put it right up there. They goddamn self. Stupid fucks. I'm just saying though. But everything they want to take it and turn it and twist it and make it all this old weird shit. No, they were Nephilim. They were Nephilim. But then they were also giants. And we all know that giants came from human and angel interaction. But see, they twist things and they make money off of things. Yes, there are other galactic beings. I'm pretty sure we can't be the only thing in this universe, but then they took it and they ran with it, and Area 51 comes, and now they have a plethora of everybody that's like, aliens, aliens, aliens. Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna front. There's definitely something out there. But I don't believe they're out there to be watching over these crooks. I believe they're out there to take the awakened away from this bullshit to where we can thrive in our gifts. They have found a way to capitalize off of everyone's fear and what intrigues people. Period. But many of you have awakened, and there is a harvest coming in because there is change that's here right now. Okay. So the conclusions are within reach, full moon and eclipse. Okay. So these conclusions to this wicked system things are in reach, full moon and eclipse. They better do something quick. Because here's what I feel so sorry, I feel so sad about. And I was like, oh my goodness. A lot of a lot of people I work with tell me that they have been told to put down they are white Americans. And I was like, what you mean by that? On your application? They're like, yeah. I'm like, but you're Spanish. They're like, I know, but they said check mark white. I said, uh-huh. Because they don't have enough military. They about to draft them boys. They about to draft them to fight in this war and leave they women and daughters here to fend for themselves. Skybridge, possibility for union. Exactly. What was the first one that came out? The benefactor, grace and generosity, represented by number 3. Exactly. Because we are the benefactors of this planet. This is our planet. It always has been. They came and many, what is it, the 1800s? Oh, you're a witch. They're burning at the stake. No, it was that they worship the earth, the everything here that makes shit. Our food comes from here. Cattle eats the grass helps the cattle. You know what I'm saying? Everything is connected. I find it funny how they say their religion is so this, so that. What people back then, they was walking around with crosses. If you didn't believe in their religion, they was killing you. What fucking religion does that? What religion does that? If I don't believe in what you believe in, off with my head, bitch, please try that shit today. I'm telling you, it's gonna be some real life shit. Excuse me. Let me go back to being humble. You feel me? We are the Sky Bridge. Possibility for union? Yes, much union. You must find who is aligned with you. You must find your soulmate who is aligned with you, because that is the only thing that is going to bring all of this wicked system things to a conclusion, to an end. Once you aligned with who you need to align with, watch how things flourish. Watch how life changes. But the divine, it wants me to tell you, when you flourish, don't you dare forget where you came from, baby, because what is given is taken. Do you understand that? What is given is taken. Stay humble. Stay loving and kind and nurturing. Stay in this energy of stability, harmony, and flow. Okay? What other messages pertaining to this corruption that will soon be ending? Know that you're the horned cactus. You're the horned cactus. Resourcefulness. Okay. You know about resources just as well as everybody else. Another 11. Another 11 is out here. 29 breaks down to 11. So we have 3, 47, and 29, 36, 5, 33, 9, 38, 56, 34, 51, and 46, 53, 17, 4, 44, and 16. We've got 3 11s out here. Okay. So understand that you are the horn cactus. You are resourceful. There is something you have to offer. The divine wants you to tap into that. Okay. If you're the root girl and you have disowned your roots, yourself, you have disowned what you know to be factual. Okay. The divine is telling you now is the time to embrace your gifts that were given to you by the divine creator of all living things and guided by the angel and spirit guides of the highest white light. Okay. Any other messages? Crown chakra, baby. Right use of powers. Did I not? Look, I can't even make it up. I be speaking things into existence. Represented by number 8. Crown chakra, right use of power. Did I not just say, stay humble? When you and your soulmate connect, stay humble. Do not forget where you came from. What's at the bottom of the deck? Bingo. This is a sacred contract represented by number 7. That is the divine's number. The divine creator of all living things, that's number 7. He just told me, look, I said he, I just heard flip the deck. This is your divine contract. This is the contract that you are in with the divine creator. This is a sacred contract. This isn't the contracts they've been having everybody sign their goddamn name on. Them is man-made contracts. The divine is telling you there's a sacred contract. The divine has a sacred contract for you. I might even use that as the title. Yeah, this is the contract. Yeah. Not the contracts that they got you filling out applications, lying about your ethnicity. The fuck? Why would anybody say they're white when they're Hispanic? That's dumb. There's a reason they have you putting down different ethnicities on your application. Okay. Yeah, that might be the title of this. There's a reason they have people lying on their application. Real talk. And it's not a good reason. They wanna look like they lost a whole bunch of people in this war that they about to have hit our land. What other messages do you have for us, Divine? What other messages do you have for us? Yeah, there's going to be some decisions that are going to need to be made because there is going to be an ending to these control tactics. There's decisions that need to be made pertaining to the control tactics that we are all under. There's going to be messages coming in. There could be some type of communication coming straight from source. You need to listen. You need to listen. It's all about, and you hear it every day. You do. You hear it every day. Okay. So the divine is telling you right now, there's going to be some messages coming in. Some of you can maybe even be traveling to other countries if you have the means to, in order to tap into that, to tap into other lands of our planet, other areas of our planet, to get connected with the communication that you will receive. Okay. Yes, look at all this that came over. Yeah, because like I said, a lot of y'all planted seeds in spring. You've been planting the seed. You do have a love offer coming in, and the divine is telling you there are no more limitations and fears when you step into your power. There are no more limitations and fears when you step into your power. There are none. So if you know any friends that, on their applications, when they get these jobs and they're of Hispanic descent, but they're being told to say that they're white, there's a reason for that. And that's so that when they get ready to get drafted for this war that's coming to the United States of America, they'll be sending your Hispanic babies, not their white babies. The divine just told me to tell you that. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here. Hopefully this reading resonated with you. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. Thank you so much for joining the All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. You are loved. You are welcome here. Even karmics, you're welcome here too, because you'll learn a thing or two. And I might just be your muse. Ha! Until next time, namaste.